So for this round I was just going to read one poem from the Down in the Dirt brand new book release, volume 192, the February 2022 issue that is called And I Disappear. Where'd it go? And I Disappear. I was going to share one that it related to the month of February, because my parents' wedding anniversary was on the 18th of February. And I may have read this once at a Poetic license in a bookstore, so there's a chance that Tom might have heard this, maybe, years ago. I don't know, but this is worth it for this time of year, so I'm sharing this one poem with you, and it is called Learning How Love Lasts. On Valentine's Day, 4 years before their wedding date, as only a little girl, I would see the box of chocolates Dad bought for Mom. Thinking about it then and now, I thought it was just a box of generic holiday attempts for affection. Years later, as I finally compiled my family tree, now centuries old, I'd find occasional old photos of Mom and Dad. Wedding photos, black and white photos posing with friends, photos of them on a cruise, even meeting Rod Serling back when his TV show The Twilight Zone was at its peak. Once I was grown, moving on my own, I asked my mother if I could have some of her old cocktail dresses she wore over the years with Dad. Absolutely gorgeous little black dresses you could see models wear back in the day on the runway. She gave me a few of those dresses, but she also gave me a few pieces of her jewelry, including a gold ring with an ankh on it. And after she explained to me that Dad gave her this ring and told her this ankh was given as a symbol of everlasting life and his everlasting love. My religious friend's family may have found issue with my wearing a pagan ring, but to me, this ring is only about love. As is the necklace my dad gave my mom, that I was thrilled with when she gave it to me. It's a single gold pendant on a gold chain, a disc as big as a silver dollar. Inscribed on it are his words written with words from Robert Browning's poem. Come, dear, grow old with me, the best is yet to be. I think of these things after she passed away, and how I would spend time with Dad because he couldn't fathom spending a single night alone in their home without her. I once even traveled with him on one of his weekend gambling trips because he couldn't fathom staying in a hotel alone. His son couldn't make it, so I'd be happy to join. Taking a break from watching him playing cards or pulling slot handles, I stepped outside to enjoy the sun by the water near the casino side entrance. Eventually, a supervisor walked over and asked me if I was okay. I then realized she was concerned I may be feeling suicidal, standing here alone and staring at water below instead of gambling, because I may have just lost everything. It was a sweet concern from this casino, as well as a good effort to cover the casino's bases, but there was no need to worry. Not now. I wasn't gambling. I was just here to make my dad feel better, because his one love is no longer with him. I couldn't be with Dad when he passed away, but I was told that as he was approaching the end, his last words, he said, were that he couldn't wait to see her again. I hope that thought, seeing her again, put him at peace when he closed his eyes that final time. Learning How Love Lasts. The one poem installment that you got from this book, And I Disappear, because now technically I will disappear before we go to our next reader, John F. McMullen, before Rusty. So I'm going to disappear now, so take it away, John.